Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a wonderful, what's today? Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is. I hope I hope you're having a wonderful one, and I hope you're ready for it because we got a lot that we're gonna break down. Lindsay Hubbard, Mauricio Umansky speaking out about their separations, finally addressing them. Tom Sandoval dragging Rachel Leviss again in a new interview. And I'm in the mood for some like 2003 Dom Perignon. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get it. Oh, hi, it's me, Zack Peter, pop culture junkie, reality TV insider, published author, and host of the No Filter with Zack Peter podcast. Here I'll bring you all the latest news on the Real Housewives, deep dives into celebrity legal scandals, and unfiltered convos with your favorite stars. I've got you covered. And yes, I always keep receipts. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest tea. Now, let's dive in. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your or evening, morning, depending on if you're listening to this on the podcast. You're getting a rebroadcast of our live stream on Thursday nights. You can always join on the YouTube. What's up? All right. Lots happening in the world. Lots of breakup, or not breakup news, but we have like a lot of like responding to the breakup news. Because Lindsay Hubbard is speaking out and Mauricio's talking about his separation. Sandoval is like coming for Raquel. I don't know what Sandoval has against Rachel lately, but it's like you literally blew up your entire life for this girl and now you're gonna drag her. Whatever, Heather. Okay, so let's start with a few tidbits of tea. Then we'll get into the meat. And then maybe at the end, I'll take some Ask Zack questions. If you do want to leave me a voicemail, be sure to call in. Give me your first name, the city that you're calling in from, and I will take a couple of calls. Maybe not too many calls, but I think I'll take a couple of them at the end. And maybe we'll do a members only after party on YouTube. But the call-in number is 323 389 5915 323 389 5915. Okay. Where do we want to begin? Should we start? Okay, let's start with some tidbits of tea. So, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City premiered. Second episode just aired, and apparently it was reportedly the most watched Bravo premiere ever streamed on Peacock over the course of 3 days. I mean, that's 3 days of views, but I mean, it seems to have been doing well on Peacock, which maybe is related to New York. I don't know. They were trying to really sell us on the fact that like New York's ratings are doing so great on streaming. I don't know if I believe that because it wasn't reported in the way that like Salt Lake City's being reported. And I feel like maybe they're reporting this about Salt Lake to show like people are on streaming. New York's not a total flop. Whatever. I mean, they just showed the set, like a photo of the set from the reunion because they taped the reunion this week. They taped OC and New York this week. But I mean, it didn't look anything special, to be honest, the reunion set. It looked like a pilot for a low budget knockoff of The Talk on CBS. I was like, what is this? It like kind of looked like a hotel. I couldn't really tell what the theme was. I couldn't really tell like what we were going for or who decorated this. It looked, very like, budget hotel trying to be chic. So I don't know if that's the vibe that they were going for, but if it is, they nailed it. But yeah, Salt Lake City seems to be off to a great start. The live ratings weren't that amazing. I think they were under like 500,000 or right around 500,000, which is not amazing for a Housewives premiere. But if Peacock's carrying it, then that's great. But this also tells us that, does that mean that Salt Lake City did better than Miami when Miami reappeared? Well, I guess I don't know because it says it's the most watched Bravo premiere, which that's where we can get a little dicey with the wording, right? Because if it's Bravo premiere, then it technically wouldn't have been the Miami premiere. And most people, I think, are watching Bravo on Bravo and not on Peacock. I don't know. But Salt Lake City seems to be doing well. Also, I'm going to start doing weekly Salt Lake City recaps on YouTube with my friend Josh. So you can stay tuned for those starting next Wednesday. And every Wednesday following that, we will be doing a YouTube live stream where we recap Salt Lake City. So that'll be fun. Get ready for that. What else happened? Jen Shah has reportedly become friends. She's got a bestie in prison. She's become friends with Elizabeth Holmes. because Elizabeth Holmes just entered prison shortly after Jen Shah, right before she tried to take her little vacation to Mexico, her quick trip, her one-way quick trip to Mexico, when she was going to be right back in time for prison. Well, now she gets to hang out with Jen Shah. I think it's hilarious. I always saw this coming. I mean, maybe Elizabeth will get to play the Whitney in Jen's Real Housewives of Prison playwright. I think that'd be fun, right? What else? Kim Zolciak's joining the new season of The Surreal Life on MTV. Remember The Surreal Life from back in the day? They took a bunch of like has-beens or like a really just like a crazy montage of celebrities and put them in a house together. Well, Kim Zolciak is now joining that. I think Macy Gray's in it and Chet Hanks is in it. We know Chet Hanks. He's Tom Hanks' son, but like the son he like disowns or like doesn't want anybody to remember as his son because he has like the tattoos and he thinks he's like, I don't know, the white Kanye, like James Kennedy, but he's just like trailer trash. He's hot. I'll give him that. Like if I saw him out at a bar and he wanted to take me home, I would let him break my heart. I would let him tell me that he loves me and then let him break my heart, knowing full well that he was always going to break my heart. You know, he's the type that you hook up with in a bathroom and then he's like, oh my God, I love you. I've never met anybody like you again. And then he never texts you again. The next day he promises, I'll hit you up. I'll see you again. And you're like, yeah, I know. I love it. And then you're texting your friends, you're like, oh my God, I met my future husband. And then he disappoints you. And his dick wasn't that big anyway. Okay, let's talk about Mauricio and Kyle Richards because he's finally addressing the separation in the press. So while out promoting Dancing with the Stars, Mauricio opened up saying that he and Kyle are both happy and that their recent separation, they're trying to work things through. They're still working things out. So it seems like they're committed to making things work. I don't know. What does that mean? We're happy, but we're working things out. Because if you're happy and you're happy on your own, then where's the working things out part? Like if you're happy and you're happy being single, then shouldn't you just like be happy being single and move on and be like, okay, I guess at this point we're just gonna not continue to be together anymore. I mean, I don't understand what the point of being together is. I know there are rumors that he's like single, and obviously there are the rumors about her and Morgan, which by the way, Bravo and Cocktails on Instagram just posted a photo of Kyle and Morgan together. So they're still hanging out. The reports were saying that they had the reports were saying that they were holding hands, but there are no actual photos of them holding hands. So who knows if that's actually true? I don't know. But yeah, they're still together. They're staying together for Portia. I don't know. She's what, 16 at this point? I don't get why they're still staying together or what they're trying to or what they're hoping to work through within their marriage. At this point, I think it's like it's fine. Oh, Christopher is saying that Kyle and Morgan are scissor sisters. Listen, maybe they just really love arts and crafts, and there's nothing wrong with that if you like, to just keep the scissors handy. And well, I guess you don't really need your hands at that point. Thank you guys. A lot of people in the live chat are shouting out my haircut and my fresh hair. Thank you. We did go a little bit shorter this time around, and people seem to be really liking it. It's more of like a summer cut, even though we're at the end of summer. But thank you for all the comments. Curious what everybody's thoughts are on Mauricio and Kyle. If you guys think that like at this point they should just break up and part ways. They had a camera crew following them, wondering if they are doing another video for one of her songs. No, they're filming not her music video. They're filming her documentary. Remember, Morgan Wade needs a documentary about her life, and Kyle's doing a love story on her life. So not a love story, a documentary. Same shit. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's just kind of interesting what Morgan Wade is here. Morgan Wade's not here. There's no way Morgan Wade is here. Morgan Wade does not watch my podcast. Morgan Wade watches Kyle get ready in the mornings. Christopher says, I want Kyle and Mauricio together. I think they want to stay together. Then get together and try to stay together and work on your relationship. Do we even care about half the drama that's been spilled on social? Bravo needs to pump these shows out sooner. I agree. I'm not interested in Winter House, but I am interested in Summer House, especially now that Lindsay Hubbard has finally come out and she's addressing her breakup, separation. Or I guess it's not a separation. It's like a total atomic bomb breakup from Carl Radke, which interesting, But shall we dive into the Lindsay of it all? I guess before we do, I want to give a little shout out to my pals at Drizzly. You guys know that I love to be a good host. I have an Aperol Spritz handy because you can't have fun on a Thursday or a Friday, or really just anytime you're feeling a good time. You can always use Drizzly, which is the go-to app for drink deliveries. I always love a good Aperol Spritz. Yeah. And I've got Drizzly, the go-to app for drink delivery. Drizzly is here to be your partner in parties, meaning they're here to help you take the grunt work out of the get-togethers so that you can be a confident host and actually party at your own party. Drizzly is the most convenient way to buy beer, wine, and spirits with delivery to your door when you want it, all from the comfort of your couch. I had a friend over last night. So guess what I did? I hit up Drizzly, and Drizzly delivered me some vodka and some gin and some ginger ale and all the fixings that we needed for a fun night in to watch the morning show. The convenience speaks for itself. Any true Housewives fan knows the importance of being a good party host, like Kyle Richards. I'm sure Kyle Richards has Drizzly because that's what a good party host has. So download the Drizzly app or go to drizzly.com. That's DRZLY.com right now. Must be 21 or older to order. The links in the description below. I also want to know if you can relate to this. I hate wasting time trying to recover from a night of drinking. Last night, I had a couple martinis, a couple more than a couple martinis, but I was living life, right? Maybe you had some drinks on a Sunday and woke up a little groggy and foggy on a Monday. Okay. I'm not judging you, but nobody wants to wake up and hurt the next day. That's why I love morning recovery. I took some morning recovery last night, took the sugar-free one, love the sugar-free one because it's even like less guilt that I have. I originally started seeing this like little blue bottle everywhere. I tried it and now I don't want to drink without it. It's made with ingredients like milk thistle and ginseng to help you recover from last night's fun. I mean, sure, you could drink some water, chug some Pedialyte, or scarf down greasy food the next morning, but none of these things will leave you feeling glorious. So when I had to wake up for my 6 a.m. my morning workout, I felt fine. I felt amazing. Morning recovery helps you feel glorious. It's a game changer. It's the fountain of youth. It's your new drink one before having a good time and wake up ready to go drink. So head on over to More Labs. That's MORELABS, morelabs.com, and you can use code NOFILTER to save 25% off your first purchase. That's code NOFILTER. Save 25% off at morelabs.com. Also linked in the description below. Okay, shall we talk about the Lindsay of it all? The Lindsay Hubbard. So she released a new statement on her Instagram because that's what she does because she's the PR maven and she's living her best life. Released a statement on Instagram thanking her fans for giving her time to heal and to grieve. She says that it's the loss of her relationship and her friendship of 8 years with her best friend. So she's really like twisting that knife, you know, and she really wants to stick it to Carl and she wants everybody to know this is my best friend of 8 years and he ripped my heart out and threw it on the ground and stomped on it and kicked it out the window. She said that she's humiliated by how it went down, which, goes to the report saying that she was blindsided. And she said that she's heartbroken that it happened in the first place because she now feels like her trust has been betrayed. She said that she still has no answers or closure on why, and that she adds that she doesn't believe in throwing in the towel on a relationship at this level without trying everything possible first. So it sounds like they maybe were not in the best place, but they didn't try everything to try and help them through it. But she thanks everyone for being by her side and carrying her through this, and her family and her friends that haven't left her side. I think it's interesting. She seems really rattled by all of it based off of this statement. It's possible that, again, being in PR, maybe she's feeling a little like maybe I need to position myself as the victim just a little bit and maybe lean into this because this is where the public support is coming from. That's within the realm of possibility. But I also think when you've been friends with somebody and you've considered them your best friend for 8 years and then you expect to get married to them and then they call off the wedding and they do it on camera, that I'm sure does feel very rattling. But like at this point, Carl has to come out as gay. Right? Like that's the only way to save his image at this point after this statement. Like if he were gay, then I think people would be understanding and probably more forgiving and rally around him. Hey, knock it off. Sorry, the boys are wrestling. They're getting a little rambunctious. I didn't call you, my love, but thank you. Okay. Hey. Okay. So let's see. What do you think? Is Carl? I mean, like I said, I think at this point Carl just has to come out as gay, and that's the only way I think there'll be any sort of redemption from him. Curious what you guys think. I think Carl may be bi at least. I'm not even saying I don't even if he's not gay, I think at this point he just needs to come out as gay. That I'm not saying that I think he's gay. I'm saying that's probably his only way of rehabbing his image. Sorry, I wasn't accusing him of being gay. I'm just saying at this point he should be gay. Because being gay is the only way. Ask Kyle Richards. He did this to get his thing taken care of by a guy before. I don't think Carl is necessarily gay. He's too soon into recovery. I know, guys, it was a joke because there's speculation that Carl might be gay. And so I was making a joke about how, well, I mean, listen, at this point, I think, everybody these days is just getting sober and going gay. And it seems like the thing to do. Maybe I'll go sober and maybe I'll end up straight at the end of it. You never know. It sounds like she's using the Sandoval playbook. It does kind of sound like that, right? Like she's like, people rallied behind Ariana, so maybe I can lean into this and I can get a little public sympathy. Carl is Colton Underwood 2.0. See, I would see that because, listen, look at how everybody forgave Colton for being gay. Everyone's like, oh yeah, we forgot that he stalked his ex. Getting sober and going gay needs to be the new t-shirt. I agree. Luckily, I don't need to go sober to go gay. I am drunk and gay. There we go. That's my motto. Okay. Let's talk about Sandoval and Raquel. Rocky Bang Bang. Or I guess Rachel. Now she's officially changed her Instagram handle. Just a couple of days ago, she was still Rachel. And now she's officially changed it to Rocky Bang Bang. Just kidding. She's officially changed it to Rachel Leviss. So I guess here, moving forward, she's officially Rachel. So Sandoval did another. He's done so many interviews. So we saw in the interview where he called her thirsty, and he says that she's immature, and he says that she's struggling to take accountability, and all these things, right? Well, now he's doubling down on it. Backgrid released another interview. I'm like, why does he who is instructing him, and why does he keep talking to the press? I get it. He definitely seems salty because obviously she blocked him, which good for her. She's a better person than I could ever be. She's a more actually not a better person. Let me retract that. She's a more healed person than I would be. I don't think I've blocked any guys. I've only blocked one person recently, and that was some swamp creature that lives out in Florida. For spreading lies. But other than that, I have not blocked anybody else on social media. I'm not a block type of person, but I think maybe sometimes blocking is a bit healthy. And I think in this case, Sandoval and Raquel, blocking, worked for her. But anyway, so he did an interview and he says that he doesn't really think, they asked if Raquel should come back to Vanderpump Rules. He says he doesn't really think that she should come back, or he's not sure if she should come back, but he kind of seems to allude that she shouldn't return because he says that, only if she's up for it, but if she's up for it, then she has to play by the same rules as everybody else. Basically complaining about how, at the reunion, he showed up for the full 7-hour taping and she got her own trailer, which let's be clear, she only got her own trailer because she filed the stupid restraining order and they had to accommodate her for that. She had to be separated from Sheena. So that's the only reason she had her own trailer. And if I remember correctly, he got to dip into that trailer. Okay. He got to dip in and out of that trailer and probably dip in and out of her whenever he wants. But so the trailer he talks about and he says that she, got to take a break whenever she wanted, that she didn't even have to stay there for the full reunion. And when she wasn't up for it, she got to take a little break. And he seems a little salty about that. And then he also says that he actually showed up to film the full season and he took his beating and he took it all on the chin. And here he is. He's a survivor, right? He's a mom that works 2 jobs and loves her kids and never stops. I'm a survivor. Listen, I get it. I'm a single dad with 2 pups that works many jobs and doesn't get child support. So I understand. JK, that was a shady, subtle tag that I'm hoping some of you caught on to. But yeah, he says that he doesn't really see her coming back. There was also a report that came out in Us Weekly that says that they haven't spoken to each other since June. So they're clearly on pause. The article also notes that Sandoval has tried to reach out to Rachel, but she's not responding to him. She's ignoring him. So, you are spicy tonight. Yes, I am spicy tonight. I'm spicy every night. I'm spicy on a Thursday night. Why did I say something extra spicy? Like a spicy margarita with a tahini rim? Not no child support. You know I said it. Damn right I said it. Yeah. So, Rachel Leviss, Crystals, and Mysticism Shop in Sedona opening in 2024. Listen, let her live her life. Let her sell her crystals and her patchouli and her Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo. Listen, you just get some sage, you light it, and you heal the cooch, right? Just be like, no more demons in my cooch. And then you go and you toss it. Hey, boys, can we relax? I know, we're so excited. We were just taking a nap, and all of a sudden I start to record, and now the boys are they're like, let's wrestle and let's chew on bones and let's try to hump each other because we're both boys and we want to, exude dominance. Because Lord knows you didn't learn that from me. We didn't have no demons up in this house. A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. I'm a survivor. Reba needs to add the no child support part to that song. Oh my god, you guys are gonna die. I was thinking of doing a new merch. I was thinking of being extra shady, and putting together a new merch shirt that said, I'm a single mom that doesn't get child support, and you'll probably find me at Jason's. Maybe I will do it just for the fun. If you guys like that idea and you would buy that shirt, maybe we'll do it. Yeah, the Jason's merch. I'm a survivor. Rachel hasn't even trashed Tom as much as she fucking should. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I've always been very clear. Like, they're both wrong. Like, I don't like the victim role that Rachel's been playing. I don't love Sandoval either, but I don't love the victim role that like Rachel's been playing where she's just like she acts like she was so impressionable. But I'm like, Heather McDonald said it at Sheena's podcast. She's like, everyone's like, she's a girl. She's just a young girl. And Heather's like, she's fucking 30, which she's a grown woman. She's a grown adult woman. So, Danny on Instagram says, speaking of merch, you have the best quality and most comfy quality. Yes, I always like comfy quality merch items. I'm a survivor. Oh my God, look at this. Brittany became a member and she said, I'm a single mom who works 2 jobs and gets no child support. Liquor from Jason's. I love it. No, I need a shirt. I spill tea, not wine. Oh, I like that one. Listen, we're gonna monetize this, okay? We're gonna give them we're gonna send it to Daryl the shit out of all of this. Jason's merch is necessary. I think at this point we have to have Jason's merch. Like, I really need to talk to Jason's. I saw my favorite shady I almost called him a bartender. He might as well be my bartender. I sound like such an alcoholic. I'm not really drunk 24/7, guys. I ham it up for, the joke of it all. But listen, you're drinking here tonight too. Yeah. But I saw my favorite shady cashier. Because remember last time I went into Jason's, which is a liquor store here in downtown. It's like the go-to liquor store that everybody goes to because they have everything and they have delivery in under an hour if you live in downtown. Jason's is the spot. If you're ever in downtown and you want to go to dinner, just go to Jason's. You don't even need dinner. Just go to Jason's and get a bottle. But so he was there, and I remember, well, I told you guys a story about how he was like, "Do you want some?" He saw me walk in, and I went and I got a soda water because I was thirsty. I was parched, and I needed something to drink to hydrate me. And he's like, "Oh, no wine today?" And I was like, "No, but maybe I'll be back later." And then coincidentally, I did end up having to come back later because my friend Sabrina came over and I walk in and he's still there and he's like, "Oh, you're back, just like you said you would be." I'm like, "Bitch, don't judge my life." So yeah, that's everybody knows Jason's. You'd have a full-on baby at this point. Yeah. I will buy that one. People who reside in downtown LA are on a different breed of human, and I salute you. Yes, we need Jason's merch. We do need this was paid for. Yeah, this episode is brought to you by Jason's Liquor in downtown LA. It's actually a big, nice liquor store. It's not like your corner liquor store. I need to start getting paid by Jason's. All I do is give them my money. Oh, damn. I've been to Jason's with my ex-best friend. That's a story for another day. Oh, you've been to Jason's. You're like, the night is young. Soda water for now. It was like 10 a.m. And he's like, no wine. I was like, bitch, when have I ever been here buying wine at 10 a.m.? I at least wait until like 2. Yeah. Rude. Don't judge my life. Okay. Shall we? What else is there to discuss? I feel like since Wednesday, there hasn't been like a ton of new news aside from like the Lindsay. Are you watching Southern Charm tonight? I am watching Southern Charm tonight because I'm going to recap it for the Ringer on Friday morning. So I'm going to be recapping Southern Charm, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Real Housewives of Orange County with Chelsea Stark Jones and the Ringer Reality TV podcast, Morally Corrupt. Friday morning. Tune in. What are you drinking? I'm drinking an Aperol Spritz. I'm a survivor. Oh my goodness, boys. Hey, can we chill, please? I know we're so excited, but we were just taking a nap, and I like when you take naps. Oh my God. Having 2 teenage boy dogs is not the vibe. We got in trouble today, too, because Sullivan gets separation anxiety when I leave. So even in the crate, oh my God, now Sky's trying to hump Sully. This is my life. They try to hump each other, and then they want to fart, and then they cry when I leave because they love me, and then the neighbors report us to management, and the management calls me, and they're like, "What's going on? We hear that your dogs are barking." I was like, "My dogs never bark. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have dogs. When did I get dogs? Who said I had a dog?" So yeah. What about Kimsey returning to TV? Yeah, we touched that briefly at the top about the return of Kim Zolciak on The Surreal Life, which I think is a good one. Zach, is there anything new for you in 2024? Yeah, but there's more new stuff that's going to come before 2024. Let me tell you that. I actually have a fun trip, a little getaway tomorrow that I'm excited about, and some announcements that are coming next week. So get ready. I'm a survivor. What time tomorrow? What do you mean what time tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? Oh, for the Morally Corrupt show. I believe that's coming out. Let's see. We tape it at 7 Pacific. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would say by noon Pacific it should be out. Are you loving your new apartment? Yes, Red Sox Sarah. I'm loving my new apartment. Um, like I said, I had a friend over last night and we were watching the morning show, and it just like felt nice because like we could make cocktails delivered by Drizzly on the counter, and then we can sit and watch the morning show, in the living space and cuddle up with the dogs on the couch. And then we had, sushi for dinner that we sat at the dining table. Like there's just more space and there's more sectioned out spots that like it feels, and then there's the bedroom where you can, do sleep, and then, the guest bathroom, and it's just I'm loving the new apartment. I can't wait to share with everybody once it's ready. You have to start quoting new hey, you have to start quoting the new Bongo song like you do with WAP song. I haven't really heard the new Bongo song. Boys, hey, what's going on? Hey, hey, hey. Why are we so excited today? I couldn't have just 30 minutes to tape the podcast. You don't love me that much. I know, Sullivan. You love me the most. Skywalker, chill. Okay. I haven't really heard the new Bongo song. Do you like the new Cardi B song? I haven't heard it yet, guys. Was it a date? It was not a date. It was just a friend coming over to watch the morning show. We were just having a movie night. Maybe they're waiting to sell their story. Oh my God. I apologize, guys. I don't know why the dogs are being so wild today. I'm a survivor. But listen, this is what happens when we're taping the podcast live. This is coming to you live from downtown LA. We're working on things. What thoughts is Stacy having? Okay, I just wanted to put this out there. The Very Delta talk show on YouTube has a Very Zack segment called "Do You Want to See Me Go Off?" Should I have a pop off of the week? Like, who am I gonna pop off on this week? It should be like a weekly segment, once a week, and it's just like pop, pop, pop. This week we're popping off on the Swamp Thing. You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna let them hump each other. Thank you, Brittany. Hit the like button, guys, if you're watching this on the YouTube. Zach, do you clean or have a housekeeper? That's a lot of extra rooms to clean. I do have a housekeeper, but the housekeeper's not here every day. So I actually had to let go of my previous housekeeper because she like didn't show up. And I was just like, hi, are you still coming today? And she's like, oh yeah, can I reschedule? I was like, oh, well, I figured we were rescheduling because you were scheduled to be here like 5 hours ago. But okay, yeah. Or a 3-hour pop off in members only. Okay, Urka Pie, I had to take that. I've never taken down content. I had to take that members only live stream down. People were DMing me the next day. They're like, wait, what happened to the members only? I'm like, it died. Like, no, that was an exclusive members only that we got just in the members only. So yeah. The Zach Peter pop. The dogs will figure. Yeah, the dogs will figure it out. Love your style. I am here. Am I late? You're never late, Karen. Brian, don't promote other channels here. Not cool. No, like Brian, you can promote other channels. I mean, don't like spam in the live stream, but you're more than welcome to share other content that you're enjoying. Just make sure they don't come from the swamp. That was such a baller members only. It was a wild members only. That you were getting like in real time text messages and just like phone voice notes. It was wild. It was a wild mess. See, but that's what that wasn't even a planned members only. It was like a last minute. Let's just go live and see what happens. And we did. Someone leave. Oh yeah, guys, if you want to leave a voicemail, I'll take a couple of calls before we wrap for the night. I put the number up. It's 323-389-5915. I'll also reach out and chat with people that ask questions in the live chat, because I know I haven't engaged with the live chat as much, and I know everybody used to really love that. So yeah, what's your middle name? My middle name is Zachary, actually. My first name, legally my first name is Peter. My middle name is Zachary, and Zach ordered food, made drinks, and we all just lived that night. I know. Remember, I was like, "I'm hungry. Should I eat?" And then you're like, "Yeah." We went on Postmates. We ordered Indian. I was eating. We were making cocktails. We were living our best life. Oh my God, I'm so glad a lot of us members got to attend. There were a lot of people, a lot of members in that members. Like, boys, hey, let's break it up, okay? Can you not tell that? Listen, I don't get child support, so I have to work. I have to work because nobody pays my bills but me. Zach, missed you at the Tom Girardi competency hearing the past few days. I know. I trust me. I've been wanting to go. It's been challenging with family stuff, work stuff, puppy stuff. I wanted to go. I tried to make it. But I know that the Girardi competency hearing will hopefully be wrapping up. I think there's only one day left and the judge will finally make the decision. So yeah. Is it true that Justin Timberlake is trying to get ahead of bad press coming out about Britney's book from the premiere date, so he went to the MTV Awards? That was my theory. I don't know if that's true. I mean, listen, he reunited NSYNC. They did a new song for the Trolls movie, and now here he is, doing an NSYNC reunion at the MTV VMAs. Like, something about that seems very fishy and very off. So to me, I'm kind of like, I don't know. IDK, something about that. The timing of it, like he's been like, I don't fuck with NSYNC. Like he's not wanted anything to do with NSYNC in a very long time. That now that he's suddenly coming out to be, a proud member of NSYNC. And he's like, I love you guys. I've always loved you guys. Bullshit. You've never loved that. When were you ever like, yeah, JC, you're my boy? Chris, what is it? Kirkpatrick? I'm sure he can't even pronounce that. He doesn't know Chris's last name. Oh boy, I can see the boys from the reflection in the window and they're on my bed. Oh, get a dog, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Get two, they said. No, nobody ever said. Nobody has ever said, get two puppies. I know my friend Josh, who was here last night, he's like, I can't believe you have two dogs. And I'm like, don't remind me. I love them dearly. I do love them dearly. And they are my precious babies and always and forever. But my God, you hide? How are we feeling about Southern Charm tonight? I'm excited for Southern Charm. I think it's going to be great. Backstreet Boys are way better. No, that is not a true story. NSYNC all the way. I do like Backstreet Boys. And to be fair, the Backstreet Boys music is probably better than, I don't want to say that because that as an adult feels authentic to my soul, but as a kid that loved NSYNC more than Backstreet, I don't know if I can betray them in that way. Dora made banana bread. Why? What is this trend with banana? Oh, yes, you made banana bread. I was gonna say, what is this trend? Why are people making banana bread again? What are we back in the pandemic? Is it 2020? But I remember you made banana bread the night of the members only live stream. That's like the members only like we're taking that's Fight Club, right? We don't talk about Fight Club, but we lived Fight Club and we were living life that night. Except 2 corgis. A lot of people get 2 of them. I did. Bad idea. Oh no. Why? Do we not like corgis? I get half of your pain, Zach. I love my dog, but he's in the velo velociraptor? Velociraptor. What is that? A dinosaur? Oh. Oh, I'm assuming he's in the dinosaur phase and we're just trying to start. Yeah, they're in the dinosaur phase, but I have 2 of them. So, yeah, what does your shirt say? Oh, it says barely famous. Barely famous, but famous enough for people to report when I throw wine at people at the bourbon room. Da-na-na-na-na, when I'm with you, you're tearing up my heart and fall into. I never wanted. Na-na-na. It ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I just want to tell you that I had enough. Ain't so crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, 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 bye. I just want to be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for 2. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye. I hope that NSYNC has a reunion. I hope that like that's a real thing that we do is see them actually reunite. Listen, if there's any damage control that he needs to do for Britney's book, this is the way to do it. Okay, let's play a voicemail. Let's take a call. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? I believe this is Jessica. Hold on, let me tweak this really quickly. Fix the speaker. Okay. All right, Jessica. Tell me, girl.
Hey, Zach. It's Jessica. Love you.
Hi, Jessica.
I was just wondering if they decide to get rid of some of the newer cast members of Roni, who would you like to see come back from the older cast, and who would you like to see come back from the newer cast? Bye. Love you.
Okay, so the question was about Roni and if we were to switch up this cast, bring back some of the OGs and cut some of the newbies and keep some of the newbies. I don't know if that cast would work. I think that's why like season 13 of Roni didn't work. We had like Ebony and Leah who just were not a fit for the original group of women and they didn't mesh well. There was a big age difference. So I don't think the original like can you really see Brynn and Dorinda hanging? Well, actually, that's a bad example because I actually can see Brynn and Dorinda getting fucked up together. But I think, I mean, when it comes, I mean, I'm looking forward to Roni Legacy Ultimate Girls Trip. I think that's going to be really good, and I think that cast. I mean, mine is Kristen Tate. Like, who cares about Kristen Takeman, right? Um, yeah, who cares about? Sorry, my Josh is texting me right now. I don't care about Kristen Takeman, and I don't care about Kelly Bensimon. Like, maybe Kelly for, like, a cameo, but, like, I don't care about Kelly Bensimon. But Dorinda, Ramona, Luann, Sonia, I do think Jill being in the mix would be great. So I would love to see I think that Roni is done, though. As much as I loved it, I think it was perfect. We can forget that season 13 ever happened. Ultimate Girls Trip Legacy, I think we should have had Bethany and Jill on it, but, you know, we got instead of Bethany, we got Kristen Takeman. we really hit it out of the ballpark with that one, huh? But yeah, tis what it is. I think this legacy show will be the best way to send Roni off with a nice little bow on top. And, this and the new one will hopefully have something. They're gonna find their footing. It's not the most amazing reboot. People are like, "Oh, we don't, we like that it's less drama. It's not as crazy, wild, petty drama." But also at the same time, it's like, but um, do we like what is this reunion gonna be focused on? Like, what are people gonna talk about at this reunion? To me, it's just we're gonna talk about cheese and charcuterie boards and Bryn trying to screw Abe. Like, it just, to me, this can't be more than 2 parts. The Atlanta reunion being 2 parts was perfect because the content from Atlanta was lackluster, that there was no need to really dive into anything outside of the Ralph and Drew stuff. So, good for Drew. Okay, we have Karen, a call from Karen.
Hey, Zach, this is Karen VD. I've been following you forever since AfterBuzz times. I actually wanted to know who you still talk to from the AfterBuzz crowd. I know that you, Liam, and Chelsea Stark-Jones had a show for a minute. It would be awesome to see you all together again. So yeah, I'm curious to know who you still talk to. Sending you a hug. Hey.
Thanks, Karen. Yes, there was a digital network called AfterBuzz TV. I used to do recaps for them. Oh my god, I did so many. I did Vanderpump Rules recaps, Real Housewives of New York recaps, Gotham recaps, Empire recaps, Married at First Flight, Very Cavallari. I did so many different recaps. This is Courtney Stodden. We had a show very briefly. That's a story for a day about working with Courtney Stodden and what a nightmare of a show that was. Who do I still talk to from AfterBuzz? Chelsea Stark-Jones, obviously. We still talk because now she's a producer at Spotify's The Ringer. So she's actually one of my producers at Spotify. Love Chelsea. We're still really good friends and talk all the time. We're going to be recapping OC and Southern Charm on Friday on the Ringer Reality TV podcast. So you can catch us together again. We'll be recapping that this Friday. So Chelsea, I talked to. I haven't heard from Lean in a really long time. From the Vanderpump Rules recap show, there was Sarah Sirio. I still talk to Sarah's one of my really good friends. She lives in Jersey now, but her and her husband Nick, I was just at their wedding. They're going to be coming to LA soon. So I talked to Sarah and I talked to Chelsea. Other than that, I don't talk to Katie. Occasionally I'll see Rivette. The others I don't think are that memorable. It's funny though because there are 2 hosts. So one of them became a producer at Spotify. Another one became a producer on Vanderpump Rules and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I still talk to her. I won't say her name or who. I won't tell you because obviously, like, I'm sure there are things she'll want to keep confidential about her job now. But it's funny that a lot of people that I worked with there, eventually after we left, we all ended up kind of finding our own success in our own right, and I champion all of them. So, yeah. But I would say Chelsea and Sarah are the 2 that I talk to the most. I only throw shade, not wine, because I created the line. I created that line of wine, New Housewives line for Zach. Ooh, I love that. I think there has to be a Housewives line about that, right? I throw shade, not wine. I don't throw wine, I make it. I don't throw wine, I brand it. Oh, I used to watch some things on AfterBuzz. Yeah, AfterBuzz, was a thing. Are you close to Jenny McCarthy? What was your position with her? Was it radio? I am close to Jenny. Yeah, I just saw her when I was last in Chicago. Yeah, I'm still close to her and Donnie. I did not work on her radio show. I worked for her foundation. So I started as a volunteer / intern, and then I moved up to kind of like office staff support, filing paperwork, reorganizing closets, whatever, waiting for the maintenance guy to show up at our house. Like did like little freelance projects, like helping her if she has a book signing, making sure we do promotion for the book signing, whatever, like little projects like that. And then I ended up being the like social media coordinator for her organization, and then PR and marketing coordinator, and then associate director of the foundation. And ultimately I ended my time at the foundation as the executive director. So yeah, I mean, I met her when I was 17. I continued to work for her until I was 25. And since then, she's been on the podcast. I see her often. There's a new charity that we both support that's called Home Life Community. So, we just did a fundraiser for Home Life Community in June. Raised a lot of money to help provide housing for adults with autism. So, yeah, I do love Jenny, and I do still talk to her all the time. Well, not all the time, but fairly regularly. By the way, guys, I will say this. I I need help with some new slogans for the wine line, which I guess this is my unofficial official way of saying the wine line is coming back, but I need some help designing them. I need help and ideas with slogans and designs, and I want this to kind of be collaborative as the first collections were. So I have new partners. I'm doing a tasting tomorrow. I guess here it is. Cat's out of the bag. I'm going up north to do some tastings, and we'll see. Yeah. Zach, so let me know what your ideas are, what slogans you like, what from the original wine line you really enjoyed, what you would like to see. I kind of know what vision I have for this new collection and collaboration because I have some new partners that I'm working with now. So, yeah, let me know. Zach, could you ever see yourself as a producer? Yeah, why not? I think down the line, absolutely, I would love to be a producer. Hi, my love. Hi, my love. I know. Okay. 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 I know. Oh, of course. You see he's getting cuddles and you have to run over here because you need cuddles too, huh? The only thing I cry over is spilled wine. I don't, well, spilled vodka. Did I spill tea? I don't spill tea. I brand wine. Zach, you're such a celeb. I'm star shocked over here. Babe, that's so sweet. I'm definitely not a celeb. Oops, careful, bud. But I appreciate that. I don't know I'm not really sure what I did to you, but I'll take a Pinot Grigio. I like that one. I'm here with that. What breed are your pups? They're a mix. So their dad is a golden doodle and their mom is a full breed Labrador. So technically a golden doodle Labrador. Hey, down. Yeah, technically a golden doodle Labrador. Yeah, but I just tell people I've tried to say they're Labradors, and then people are like, but I don't see it. Or I try to tell them, oh, they're golden retrievers mixed with Labradors because I feel like that's what they look like most. But then people are like, oh, but their face is so distinct. And I'm just like, you know what? They're mixed. Okay. It's a melting pot. Okay. They're from Los Angeles. They're mixed. Nothing wrong. They're interracial. And I love them for that. Congrats on the wine. I want to taste the wine. Thank you guys. Are you looking for slogans from other franchises? I'm open to slogans with other franchises for sure. Listen, we're open to all and everything. We're just kind of in the exploration phase, but we're hoping and planning to have it out soon. Let's see. Zach, what is Dana doing with you, talking shit on you? Saw something on your page. Listen, like I said, I don't pay attention to swamp creatures anymore. I've given them enough of my time and energy. So we're gonna focus on the good things. So stay tuned because there are a lot of really good announcements that are coming. I think you're pathetic and you're a drunk, and I think you're a loser. Oh my god, who said that? Oh, Katie. Oh my god, Katie. I showed up to the bourbon room totally solo. Even people in line were sweethearts and told me, you have VIP now, go up to the door. Vibes all around. We're a baller group. Yes, you guys. Yes. Anytime I do a show at the bourbon room, wink, wink. It's always a good time. So you never know when I'll be back. Tino Vino. The pups are what I call a perfect mix. Yes, they are. I love your wine so much. If you're able to do a subscription service again in the future, that would be so bomb. Love all your ventures. Thank you, Mallory. I appreciate that. Oh my God, Mary Cosby. I think there has to be something Mary inspired. I love Mary. You're not interesting. No time for your wine. Our Pinot Grigio is just fine. Yes, Brian, I love that. Did I see something on IG where Kyle said it's finally over, or was that clickbait? I think that was probably clickbait because I don't believe Kyle ever said that. Oh, hospital smell. This wine doesn't smell like hospital, but your aunt does. That would be a good one. This wine doesn't smell like hospital, but your aunt does. But Jen's aunt does. Mary Cosby's Closet. Mary Cosby's Closet Collection. Katie Maloney is serving looks this season. I agree, Mallory. She is serving looks. The last one was a line that Bethany used on Real Housewives. Oh, yeah. Bethany was ruthless. I don't want to promote anything. I loved the Mention It All wine, but now I'm like, I want nothing to do with Bethany at this point. I don't want to promote her ever. Can we talk about Lisa Barlow's $60,000 ring? I haven't watched episode. I started episode 2 and I haven't finished episode 2 yet. So stay tuned. We will discuss it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing weekly Wednesday recaps with my friend Joshua. We're going to come live on YouTube and we'll recap Salt Lake City every week. So you can look forward to that. Oh God. We do have another voicemail. I don't know if I want to play this one though. You know, we will play it and I will address it. I read the first sentence and I'm already like, close your legs to married men. Oh, well, you know the rumor. Spill the wine, spill the tea, drink the wine. I know that's right. I spill tea and I drink wine and I have a good time. Okay.
Hi, Zach. This is Diane. Love watching your show. Hey, I was just interested in hearing if there was any change in your relationship with Adam. I heard your whole explanation that you gave when you gave him props for doing a great job as an MC, and then he saw you talking with his hubby and got all upset, and luckily Sheena didn't hear anything, but yeah, just wondering if he's grown up a little bit and is able to at least talk with you. All right, thanks so much. Bye.
Listen, like I said, whoever was in that members only the other night got to get a lot of like in real time stuff. They got to really see everything, or a lot of things. I think that, you know, the fallout from that has unfortunately trickled out beyond just the two of us. And hopefully, you know, some of those relationships I'm able to kind of really rebuild and repair. You have something in your hair, buddy. There has been no change. There's been no resolution. I don't think there will be any change or resolution anytime soon. So it is what it is at this point. And I've just kind of accepted it. I'm moving on. There are so many good things in my life. I've continued to find out more unfortunate things that have been said about me to other people. So for me, I'm just kind of like, I need to put all of that on pause and focus on me and focus on the good that I have in my life and just keep, you know, channeling all the good shit and let go of all the bullshit. Because we are too good for any of that. Wait, I saw more good. Toilet wine by Jen Shah. No, I mean, I can't do toilet wine. Nobody's gonna want to drink toilet wine. We want to hear it, Zach. Don't save it all for the reality show. Tea is going to get hot. Conversation wine. Put trivia sayings and quotes. I thought about doing like, biggest bully in Hollywood. Oh my God, yes. Close your legs to shitty wine. That's a good one. I'll do an Instagram story where people can submit their ideas in like the little chat thingy. Don't DM them to me because they'll get lost. But I want to do one of those little chat blurbs that we can fill them in, and that'll be good. And then I'll take all of that into consideration as we go into the designs. Salt Lake City reference. Ooh, maybe I'll do like a Mary's Jesus wine. Mary's Sunday wine. That would be so fun, right? We belong to the cult of Mary Cosby. Oh my God, you guys, the ideas. I'm gonna need to text some of my friends and be like, ideas. Okay. Members only rosé all day. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. Members only toilet wine. I'll buy. No, we're not doing. We're not calling it toilet wine. We're not doing that. Loving this. Just curious. Are lives here the same as the pods? Thank you so much. Thursday, yeah. So the Thursday night live streams that we do go on the Friday episodes of the podcast. Don't need people dimming your flame, Zach. No, my flame is too strong and too bright. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Oh, welcome on in. Wine collection. Zach, make a holiday set of your own personal sayings. I don't know if people will buy those though. Maybe we have a Pat the Puss Pinot Grigio. After this, I might pat the puss. Oh my God, could you imagine? That would be amazing. Mary's communion wine. See, I think we need to do like a communion something in relation to Mary Cosby. I like this idea, Russ. I do. Write them down. Maybe your friends can mix and match. Yeah. Oh, man, Lisa's hot mic moment. Zach vibes at high frequency. He rises above all the distraction. You're a pleasure to listen to and watch. Thank you. Yes, we don't fuck with the low vibration vibes. We are elevated. I'm so tired but can sleep. Just feel sad for myself. Oh, I'm so sorry, my love. We're sending you love tonight, Anaconda. My Anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hon. Oh my God, you guys love the Julie. I don't understand. You can go, little girl. We need a Julie one. Julie. This is Julie's favorite wine. This is Julie's prison wine. And Mary Cosby's communion wine. Did people do coke in your bathroom wine? No. Little girl. Mary's bobblehead bubbly sparkling wine. Ooh. Disengaging by Meredith Marks. I had a disengaging wine. Julie. I don't get why people love the Julie so much. It was like such like a little gimmick that I did, and now it's Shamazing Chardonnay. No, I want nothing to do with Shamazing. Julie's beard wine. That's hilarious. Oh my God, everyone's doing Julie is so funny. I don't get what's so funny about the Julie. What about a Housewives villain pack? I love that idea. Who would be the villains that we would go for? Have you watched OC? Not yet, but I'm about to watch it after this. Pat the Puss. Julie ASMR. Oh my God, could you imagine? Your teeth look great. Thank you. It's the Invisalign. I'm on tray 14 out of 20. So we are moving and growing. We're getting there, little by little. My dentist, Dr. Gabe Rosenthal, he does the Vanderpump people. He does a lot of like influencers and social media stars and reality stars and whatever. The fact that he took me on as client, I was like, oh, hi, and thank you. Wow. So yes, that he's doing my teeth. He says that we might need more than 20 trays after all, just to really get the bottom done. But I think I want to do a not well bitch bubbly. I like that. I like that, Christina. I think I want to get Dr. Gabe to just finish me off, and then maybe we do veneers. Diane says, stay good and don't give any more time to that former friend. It's just sad he doesn't see your friendship the way you do. It's sad for me too because I was buying the kind personality he portrays. Listen, a reason, a season, a lifetime. Shit happens, right? You look fresh. I'm still hot. I'm breaking news. I ain't scared of shit. I'm fat. The name is Erica Jane. My life just went up in flames. They try to knock me down, but so what? I'm still hot. I'm still hot. I made it nice Aperol spritz. Ooh, like a canned cocktail. Sounds delicious. Ooh, there needs to be an Aperol spritz something. Dude, I had Invisalign for 2 years. I paid them off before I stopped. Now I have night retainers. Love the results, though so much more confident. Thank you, Urka Pie. See, I did my eyes. I'm doing my teeth. We're living life. Are you decorating for Halloween? I'm gonna make it nice. Sin finished her Invisalign. Love it. You go, Sin. Feeling Giovanni. You look fire. Thank you, my love. I'm still. Oh, fire. What about these muscles? Look this. I've been working out at the gym. I be up in the gym just working on my fitness. He's my witness. Look at that. Oof. Oof. Look at that. You guys, I've been working out and pushing so hard and lifting so much more. I'm still hot. The name is, look, we even got veins popping out. Oh, I'm still hot. Sorry, now I know this episode has gone way off the rails. My producer Scott's gonna text me tomorrow. He's gonna be like, "You need to not go off the rails, and you need to like hone it." I'm gonna get so much feedback from Scott tomorrow. I love Scott. Scott, I know you're listening to this, and I do. I love you, and I love all the feedback that you send me every single day of my life. But sometimes I just have to be me, right? I'm just Ken. Anywhere else, I'd be a 10. Listen, there's so many other people that are doing their thing and they're killing it, but like the Zack Pack gets me, and I'm just here to live life. Zack, who's your dermatologist? Your skin looks amazing. Thank you. I'm super insecure about my skin. I don't have a dermatologist, but I appreciate that. I'm still hot. Oh my god, the number one wine in the group. I love this. You guys are coming up with so many good ideas. You are chef's kiss. Oh, Christina, thank you. Don't be tardy for my sparkling wine party. That's so chic, Chardonnay. Well, I don't drink Chardonnay, you guys, but I love where we're going with this. So chic wine. Something like that. I live off the rails. Why does everybody keep mentioning Chardonnay? I literally don't do Chardonnay. Number one wine in the group. We love you, Scott. Zach's breakout song. We love you, Scott. We love Zach's breakout song excerpt. See, Scott, the people are speaking. He's gonna be like, he's like, Zach, no, rail it in. Biceps on fire. Biceps, we got it. I'm still hot. The name is Erica Jane. My life just went up in flames. They knocked me down, but so what? I'm still hot. Hi, Badim. My shark, Pat the Puss Pinot. I like Pat the Puss Pinot. I think I'm here for a Pat the Puss Pinot. I think that would be kind of fun. Well, I was gonna say maybe we have like a holiday villains collection, but I don't think we'll be able to have the wine out in time for like Halloween. But that would have been so fun. Maybe next year's like fall collection will be a villains collection. I don't shine. I sparkle. Sparkling wine. I don't shine. I sparkle like my wine. Capri Room Chablis. Zach, come over to the Hollywood Hills and drink anything with you but Chardonnay. I'm so bored over here. Oh my god, Pat the Puss. What did I miss? Snap, snap, Pat the Puss. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Pat the Puss. Oh, speaking of, Tom Girardi is he's about to get his final competency ruling by the judge soon. Cannot wait. Oh my god, Zach, you got the most perfect eyebrows. Thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. Listen, I'm very self-conscious, so I try to do anything and everything to like, make sure I look and feel perfect. Zach, what a cute coast. That's Sky. That's my baby. He was my first baby. I'm telling you, not well, bitch. Maybe do a 2 naughty and 2 nice wines. Ooh, I like that idea. At least I didn't do Crystal Moscato in the bathroom all night long. I love that. You can have 2 villains and 2 angels. Ooh. Zach, what do you think about Tom fucked up that person in court? Oh, Tom said fuck you to that person in court. Do you think he's fit to stand trial? I don't know. So my understanding of how that went down was the prosecutor said it to the judge. He told the judge, hey, I would like the record to reflect that Tom Girardi just told me, fuck you. Um, I mean, it could go to like maybe he's sort of aware of what's going on and he's like kind of aware that he's being investigated in some sense. And I don't know. The whole Alzheimer's and dementia thing, I'm really curious to see what the judge says because they've had expert witnesses on both ends that say, yes, he's competent to stand trial. No, he's not competent to stand trial. I have friends like Kiki from the Talk of Shame. She was there at the courthouse. Kimberly Archie was at the courthouse. Like lots of people that I know that were at the courthouse and that have been giving me updates about everything. And to them, they're like back and forth. They're like, I don't think he's going to be found competent. And then they're like, wait, pivot, plot twist. I think he's going to be found competent. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But that did happen in, what was that, day 3? I believe they were only expecting it to be 3 days, but at this point, day 4 might be. I mean, Tom has nothing to lose. Yeah. We'll have to see where that goes. Okay, well, let's wrap this up. This has been so fun. I was like, I think I'm only gonna like tape for like 30 minutes today, and here we are over an hour. But thank you for joining me with all my rants and rambles. Hopefully, if you're still listening to this, I do appreciate you. All up in all the love in the club. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of No Filter with Zack Peter. Yeah, give me a follow at Just Plain Zack all over the internet. You can follow the podcast at No Filter with Zack on Instagram. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, please leave me a nice review because I am appreciating all the love and all the reviews that people have sent. You guys are so sweet. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you, and keep the reviews coming because they really do help with the charts and the rankings, and they're free, and it takes just a minute to write a really nice review, and it means so much to me. And that's a very easy way to support your fellow content creators out there, your fave content creators out there. And stay tuned. New episodes of the podcast drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Wednesday live streams recapping Salt Lake City, so you can tune in for that. Me and my friend Josh will be live on Wednesdays. We haven't decided on a time yet, probably like 7 Pacific. Maybe we'll try to do like 6:30. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll talk soon. All right. Ciao for now. Good night. Goodbye for now to you, my friends. Na, 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 na. The night will never end.